Hey guys, it's takasta here again. Welcome to another video review. So today I'll be reviewing the Mionix Nash 20 headset. So there's a new headset which was just released. I don't think they've ever released a headphone or headset before. So Mionix is a gaming company that reviews gaming mice, mouse pads, headsets, keyboards, etc. And this is just their new offering, a headset. So on to the review. So the price point of this headset is fairly expensive. It's 109 euros or 129 US dollars. So in Hong Kong dollars, that's about 1K in terms of for a headset. So for gaming headsets, that is quite expensive, but for what you're getting out of this headset and the sound quality you're getting, I do think it's worth it. And maybe I'll be doing comparisons to the SteelSeries 9H, as I own that as well. The 9H is 159 US dollars, which is 30 US dollars more. So I'm just going to be doing a comparison and maybe just overall general thoughts as the headphones and in terms of a headset, how comfortable it is. So just some specs, first of all, it does use a soft rubber coated touching. So if you've ever used the Mionix series of mice, it actually uses the same coating on the side, which is as headsets go, I don't really like it as much, but it's okay. It's quite well built. This is just really a personal preference. It uses an optimized sound with Mionix DACT technology. I have no idea what that means. It does have a volume control here, if you can see, to adjust the volume on the headset. It uses 50mm drivers, very big and wide drivers. I'll go on to the sound quality later. 18mm memory foam on the top and 22 memory foams on the side. So, and a unidirectional mic on the over here. So in terms of the build quality, definitely is one of the better built headsets that I have seen. Usually headsets are really light, like the 9H. This feels a little bit flimsy. This is much slightly heavier in terms of the weight. So when you put it on your head, it does feel quite well built. However, some people might not like a heavier headsets. If you have used the 9H, the 5H, or most of the SteelSeries ones, they would feel quite light in comparisons to this Mionix Nash 20. Overall, generally, but moving on to maybe the memory foam. The memory foam is extremely comfortable. Like I said before, it's 18mm on the head and 22mm here. So in terms of the comfort, definitely absolutely awesome. Like the memory foam is much better, I think, than the 9H. When you put it on your head, it really sinks into your head. And I've used it for like maybe 2-3 hours, 4 hours of gaming with Dota 2, and definitely I have not felt discomfort. Maybe it does sweat a little bit more if you are in a more humid environment. However, it is extremely comfortable. In terms of the headset here, the ear cups, they are movable. If you can see, they do adjust your head if you move it left and right. So they're not rigid at all. So any way you moved it left and right, so that just makes for a very comfortable wear, I guess. And definitely, I think people who do long terms of gaming or long hours of gaming would find this quite nice. Now moving on to the sound quality, which is one of the most important features of the headset. And for music, I think it is one of the better headsets at its price point for 129 US dollars. Even though it sounds expensive for a headset, however, like comparing it to other headphones at the similar price point, it is very nice. This is one of the better headsets that produce music. I think even better than 9H. 9H was okay, but this is definitely made for, it's a very good balance in terms of music and gaming. In terms of the bass, it is not muddy at all. With a lot of headsets, you find really muddy basses, and the overall sound is quite muddy. But this is definitely not. It's quite relatively clear. Not obviously audiophile grade, but it will do the job quite well. Due to its closed nature, the bass is relatively well and deep, actually, better than most headsets. Most headsets there's almost like no bass, and with more like punchy pop songs or whatnot, you will find that the bass is quite punchy, but is not overpowering by any means. With the mids are fairly smooth and not harsh at a comfortable volume, but however they are on the warm side of things. So when you listen, it makes it more versatile for most genres of music, providing a more warm sound. In terms of the highs, the vocals, well, they're not quite separated and not as analytical as a lot of audiophile headsets, but they are fairly clear at a very comfortable level. In terms of the soundstage, it is not extremely wide, but it has a more forward soundstage and does image well. I played Dota 2 and definitely is very, very comfortable. I can hear the directions up, forward, left, and right quite well. For maybe sound positioning for FPS gamers, it does a decent job. Maybe not as well as the 9H, but I think the soundstage is still quite decent. For the sound separation, whether or not it analyzes sound or separates the sound as well, it's not extremely analytic, but it's a very, very fun combined sound. So even though you might not be able to distinguish every single sound very, very clearly, every single instrument as clearly, but it's a very, very fun and makes for a very comfortable experience. I think for just in gaming purposes or music purposes, these are quite a bit of fun headphones just for the music purposes. For gaming purposes, I'm talking about the mic. The mic is retractable. It just goes up and down. This is kind of like the Razer Piranha. If you've ever remembered, that's like 7 years ago. The Piranha just comes down, and it is a uni-directional mic. So in general, people have been hearing my voice quite clearly. Just as with most mics, I think the mic quality with the 9H is quite similar. So in overall, for 129 US, would I recommend these headphones? Definitely, I would actually recommend these headphones even for 109 euros. If you're looking for, they might sound expensive for headsets, but for the music quality that you're actually getting like mid-range headphones. If you're gonna pay like 100 to 130 US dollars for headphones, these actually provide very, very decent headphone music quality as well. And for gaming, it's definitely extremely comfortable with the memory foam. Not really found in too many other headphones as well. This is extremely thick memory foam, I gotta say. So I hope you guys liked that video review. I'll be doing some tests. Actually, no, I won't be doing some tests. But anyways, hope you guys liked the video. If you liked it, subscribe. If you want to buy mouse feet or whatnot, go check out my eBay site at itech.com. So thanks for watching, guys.